So here's my little Chinese diesel. It's one of those all-in-one, had a tank on it, but I hated the tank because I would always spill diesel. So I don't know how these people with RVs and vans do it without making a mess. I always made a mess, even if I had a funnel. So the way I have set up is it runs off a single deep cell marine grade battery, or marine deep cell battery. And I can get about 10 to 12 hours of runtime when the power goes out. But it's always got a charger on it, so it's always topped off. So if the power goes out, I'm good. Now, as far as the tank, I took out the 5-gallon tank and ran a 15-gallon high-density polyethylene tank. And the trick to this is having it at the same height of your diesel heater, because this way it doesn't struggle to pull vacuum or to siphon the fuel out of the tank, which is kind of far from here. So I'm not even sure how these people are doing it with tapping into their school bus tanks. But the point of this video is it's been running for about 2 months, almost 10 hours a day for 2 months on black diesel. It's been running on transmission fluid, and it's been run on diesel. And now that I switched back over to diesel, I've noticed that it does not like the diesel quite as much as the black diesel. So we're going to take it apart and see how gummed up this thing is, which is, I'm assuming that's what the case is, and go from there. So here we are. Took it apart. Pretty easy. You can YouTube videos on how to take it apart. Why clean it? Because it builds up with soot. And this is your glow plug. If there's too much soot on the glow plug, they tend to burn out. So if you ever do this with black diesel, be sure to get extra glow plugs, and be sure you learn how to take it apart and clean it. So when I bought this, it said 10 kilowatt. Looking at this, 5 kilowatt. So it's not what I was told. Of course, it's Amazon. So who knows? Not sure if you can see in there. Not too bad. But man, in there, there's ashes and all kinds of gooey stuff in there. So this is why you have to clean it. The more soot you have on the aluminum fins, the less efficient it is, because it's not transferring energy or thermal to the fins, and you're wasting fuel. So it's good advice to clean these things regularly, at least once a month if you're running black diesel. This is pretty bad. This is 2 months of running it 4 to 10 hours a day on black diesel and transmission fluid, synthetic and non-synthetic. So not too bad. I've seen worse. Hope this helps you with your tip if you plan on burning oil, because this is all it is an oil burner. Some guys like to run them on diesel once they're nice and hot. Switch a little valve so you're running it on oil or black diesel or transmission fluid. I'm trying to see if I can... There we go. Well, hope this helps you. Okay, so we're not over with the video. So what I learned is that this stuff here is magnetic. It's iron from running unfiltered black diesel. Different colors or different metals. But some of this was transmission fluid. There's aluminum oxide right here. Good idea to filter your oil if it's engine oil, or you end up with iron in it. The problem with iron, it's heavy, so it won't come out the exhaust the way soot will, or sulfur. Yeah, this is aluminum oxide, and the rest of it is highly magnetic. Can you run them on black diesel? Yes, they stink. So do you run a long exhaust? We have a 8-foot round exhaust away from the house. Just be sure to filter your stuff out and clean them out. Good luck. Prep accordingly.